Nityanandam. This is Sri Nitya Ishwara Priyananda, and I'm continue to kind of video log my experiences and my insights from here at the Nityananda Peetham, Bengaluru Adinam, which is the home of the Avatar, the rare living incarnation, Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda. And today I want to share a little bit about the significance of the Yajyopavitha. You can see that I'm wearing one. This is as per the Agamas. Sadashiva has given the significance and the mantras and the the whole ritual that needs to get done as a symbol of the Guru's lineage, so to speak, or the Guru's biomemory, muscle memory level, what the Guru has imbibed, how does he pass on to his disciples and devotees. That's how I understand the significance of it. And one is what we get from our father and mother as part of our genetic makeup. Also, when we work with the Guru, there is a certain transmission that happens, and this Yajyopavitha is a symbol of that, and it signifies that particular transmission. So this is definitely given to the next generation. And when I was growing up, there was this whole thing about especially when it came to college admissions, reservations about, are you a forward caste, are you an other backward caste, are you a backward caste, SC, ST, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and so on. And I remember that all the Brahmins were all forward caste, right? And they had their own challenges in terms of the limitations when it comes to the number of seats that were available to them and stuff like that. And my understanding was that the Yajyopavitha, or the Punul as it is called in Tamil, was the domain of the Brahmanas. That was my understanding. But Swamiji has made it very clear that the Punul or the Yajyopavitha belongs to all Hindus, and definitely not restricted to the Brahmin community. Though from my father's side, the Indian government chose to classify as other backward castes. Now I am a proud Adisaiva Brahmana, thanks to the initiation of Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda. So that's one of the key learnings or key insights that Swamiji shared, saying that this is not the exclusive exclusive belonging or exclusive aspect of a certain community. It belongs to all Hindus. And now the thing is, when somebody misunderstands this, and I recently came to know that there's a group in Tamil Nadu that is trying to do a Yajyopavitha ceremony for pigs, just to protest against the Brahmin community. That's my understanding. Now if you look at what happens in Yajyopavitha, you are really transmitting your knowledge and your understanding to the next generation. So if they really end up doing that kind of a protest, what they are really acknowledging is that pigs are their next generation, and that is what they are giving rise to. And the way they are trying to misrepresent the religion comes from complete lack of understanding of the significance of what is shared in our scriptures. So all this clarity and all this insight comes from understanding from the person who has realized it all, which is a rare living incarnation. And Paramahamsa Nityananda is one of the purest forms of super consciousness that we would ever find. He's an embodiment of Sadashiva himself, and when life becomes that much clearer and when we start living life from the highest context, it becomes joyful and blissful, and it's the most inclusive and most peaceful way to exist on the planet. Um, to learn the best from the master, the way in which he is sharing his learnings are not just his learnings, it's his whole insight at this time is through a program called the Inner Awakening, and you can find more details about it at innerawakening.org. I never thought I could be an Inner Awakening graduate, but I ended up doing the program like 4 times, and now I'm a full-time Adinavasi. So breakthroughs are the norm in all walks of life, and Inner Awakening provides you that, and it provides you a whole new you that you will love and start loving every day. And if there are ups and downs, there are clear tools given as to where to look for the problem areas, and being empowered to work through them themselves, and at best work through the support of the loving Sangha members, and live a life which is embodying the divine walking this planet. So Swamiji says, I'm not here to say that I am God, I'm here to prove that you are God, and he's doing that every minute and every day through every one of his initiations. And in fact, more than 100 people who just started an Inner Awakening this week are already expressing extraordinary powers. They're able to move objects without even touching them. So that's the power of a rare incarnation. And when his biomemory gets transmitted through the Yajyopavitha, you can see here, right? That's a life worth living. So thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day. Nityanandam.